Rich Paul's cryptic statement indicates LeBron wants to go where he has a legitimate chance to win because the Lakers are in big trouble.
Lakers need help.
That's the new flipped script anyway. I'm calling baloney on you, LeBron James. I'm calling baloney on LeBron James. LeBron is back home in Cleveland at the Cavs facility because he obviously wants to finish his career with the Cavs, and he's there now working out the details of the trade.
Break it down,
now
Skip.
For the cold, hard reality. The absolute truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Ready for this?
Skip Bayless exposes LeBron James for being a fraud. Check out what he had to say, and then I'll come back with my comments.
I want to congratulate LeBron James and his elite team of spin doctors.
Congrats, LaFraud.
On pulling off the biggest scam in NBA media history.
Bron scamming?
The biggest hoodwink, biggest bamboozle, biggest okey doke, biggest con job.
Nah, impossible.
Biggest blame deflection ever. I mean, ever. Biggest behind the back, between the legs, no look, sleight of hand magic trick ever.
Damn, bro.
Successfully pulled off on the entire sports world, which swallowed all this hook, line, and stinker.
Damn it, Bron.
For the third straight year, LeBron James all-time stunk in the fourth quarters of 3 straight Laker playoff flameouts, games 3, 4, and 5. And now he has managed to flip the entire script, the entire narrative on its spinning head.
Damn.
Making the sports world believe he wants to be traded because Laker GM Rob Pelinka has let him, LeBron, down by not surrounding him with the necessary help.
Yeah, I don't think LeBron is leaving. I just think it's a part of his routine summer as he gets to, age 40 and above and beyond. Retirement talks are starting to happen. He's going to do everything in his power to stay relevant when the NBA season is over and during the NBA Finals. LeBron James always finds a way to stay in the media headlines, but him leaving the Lakers, I doubt it's going to happen. Is he going to go back to Cleveland? There was a picture floating around at the practice facility. He says he's been going to the practice facility since he entered the league 20 plus years ago. But the way that he put stuff out, the messaging with him and Rich Paul, it will make you believe that maybe LeBron James wants to get traded. And I'm not saying that's impossible, but he has a no trade clause. So I don't know if that's going to happen unless he signs off on it or finds a team that's willing to sign him. Is he going to agree to a buyout? Maybe so, but LeBron James, he's just doing what he can to stay relevant in the media. Michael Jordan is coming back to basketball on NBC, so he's just getting ready to go against Michael Jordan in the media.
Help me.
Help our king.
Now the bulk of the media writes about this story this way. Rich Paul's cryptic statement indicates LeBron wants to go where he has a legitimate chance to win because the Lakers are in big trouble.
Lakers need help.
That's the new flipped script anyway. I'm calling baloney on you, LeBron James. I'm calling baloney on LeBron James.
Damn, so LeBron out here being a con artist to the media, to his fan base. And again, it's all a part of him trying to control the narrative. They do that great at Clutch Sports. Rich Paul, he's a master at it. He's LeBron James' puppet. Whatever LeBron James says goes. So if LeBron James doesn't want to say it out of his mouth, he'll let his puppet, Rich Paul and Clutch Sports, they'll do all the talking. But it's best for LeBron James, just focus on the season. You're in, year 23. You did good, had a solid career, most points ever, multiple-time champion. Could be top 5, top 10, however you want to rank him, but it's just sad to see LeBron James still scamming his fan base.
Would you believe LeBron even went to the trouble of flying all the way to Cleveland to be randomly photographed with some poor Cavs undrafted free agent prop that LeBron used as a prop at the Cavs facility so that LeBron could get this picture leaked out onto social media so everybody would write about how, oh my God, LeBron is back home in Cleveland at the Cavs facility because he obviously wants to finish his career with the Cavs, and he's there now working out the details of the trade.
Yeah, that was an obvious picture by LeBron James just to sway the media to go in one direction, like he wants to leave, and then he tries to clear it up on social media hours later. So, again, LeBron, you use that rookie as a pawn. You're using Rich Paul Clutch Sports as a pawn to do your dirty work. It's okay, LeBron. You don't got to be talked about. You did great in the NBA. You made your money outside and inside the NBA. Just allow the NBA to move forward. It's cool. Finish out the year with the Lakers. Maybe sign a one-day contract with the Cavs if you want to retire in their uniform, but to do these antics every single summer while you stink up the joint in the fourth quarters of each playoff game is just sad to see, LeBron. You're better than this, or maybe he's not better than this.
Man, I laughed all weekend over this, and I'll hoot and holler some more about this in just a few minutes as I dig deeper into this diabolical ruse, which was pure media manipulating genius by LeBron and company.
The scam artist.
Seriously, LeBron should win some kind of Emmy or maybe even an Oscar for this screenplay and for this performance. LeBron is a one-man Ocean's 11. He's the talented Mr. Ripley James.
Damn.
Lelio, Catch Him If You Can. Remember any of those movies? LeBron's a star, man.
Yes.
But now, just for a moment, let's all calm down. Just for half a second. And please remember the facts about what just actually happened.
Break it down,
Now
Skip.
for the cold, hard reality. The absolute truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Ready for this? The Lakers finished third in a loaded Western Conference with a 50-32 record. Pretty good.
Yeah, the Lakers had a solid season, 50-plus wins, made it to the first round, and then got destroyed by the Minnesota Timberwolves. In the Western Conference, it's all about matchups, but either way, the Lakers, they probably wouldn't have made it past the second round, but still a good season. They should have did more, obviously. This was their golden opportunity to go on a playoff run and at least make it to the Western Conference Finals, but they got folded by the Minnesota Timberwolves. But Lakers on a bad team. Maybe they need a couple more shooters on that team, but the Lakers did have a solid season, but LeBron James always needs help.
The Lakers on Sunday, April the 6th, very late in the season, that was on national TV, on ABC, live, went into Oklahoma City and demolished the soon-to-be champion Thunder 126-99. Held them to 99 in OKC. They did that. That afternoon, Luka had 30, Austin Reeves had 20, LeBron had 19, Dorian Finney-Smith had 14, Gabe Vincent had 12, Rui had 11. It's a lot of guys in double figures. As the Lakers won the boards 43-34 against Chet and Hartenstein. And that says Jackson Hayes and Jared Vanderbilt and even Jordan Goodwin each had 5 rebounds, and Luka and Rui and Dorian Finney-Smith each had 7 rebounds. Whew, talk about balance. Okay, yeah, that day the Lakers did go crazy hot from 3. They did make 22 of 40, but late in the year, on the road, against by far the NBA's best team, the Los Angeles Lakers flexed their powerhouse potential for all the NBA world to see.
Yeah, the Lakers, they're a good matchup with OKC. Now, if they played them in the playoffs, would they have demolished them in the first or second round? I doubt it. A lot of teams that have success versus better teams in the regular season, usually when the playoff starts, when they're able to lock in on matchups, really play chess between the coaching staff, it usually goes in the favor of the better team, the OKC Thunder. But if they see them this season in the playoffs, who knows? Maybe the Lakers have a chance to push it to 7 games.
And after all, hadn't the media proclaimed the Luka trade is the biggest steal in NBA history? That's all I heard.
I did too.
The Lakers had landed the best scorer in the game today on top of the greatest scorer ever. who was having the greatest 40-year-old season by far ever, an astonishing second-team All-NBA season for LeBron freaking James? Didn't Luka and LeBron form the greatest three-guard backcourt in NBA history, including, of course, Austin Reeves, who had emerged at that point late in the season as a bona fide star? Bona fide.
I don't know about that.
You know, silly me. I really like this Laker team. And I fully expected that the Lakers Thunder playoff series, the winner of that, would represent the West in the NBA Finals. Silly me. I really believe that.
Maybe.
And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? The odds makers like the Lakers too.
Again, they're a great matchup versus OKC, but I just couldn't see the Lakers getting past the OKC Thunder. I think the Nuggets, if healthy, they could have easily got past the OKC Thunder. Yeah, it would have been in 7 games, but Michael Porter Jr., his shoulder was messed up. And I think Jamal Murray, he had some type of leg injury, something going on with him. So there were -2 stars and was able to push the OKC Thunder to 7 games. I don't think it would have went that way with the Lakers. Yeah, it would have been competitive. And even if it did go 7 games, I just thought the OKC Thunder would have taken out the Lakers. But either way, the Lakers, man, you got some work to do. You got DeAndre Ayton. So you got your center. Maybe you get another shooter or two, but the Lakers, they're good enough to have the same season they had last year. They just got to execute in the playoffs.
LeBron and Luka appeared to vibe just fine during the regular season. Didn't it seem that way to you? They said all the right things, acted all the right ways. LeBron did seem to enjoy taking a back seat, just having a little less spotlight, definitely less pressure. Could share the point guard duties with Luka so LeBron could better pace himself at the end of year 22 or so, I thought. Unfortunately, it looked to me like LeBron was the one who was, again, running out of gas, not Luka, even though sitting right here in this chair, I often criticize Luka for his double chin and that spare tire around his midsection.
Damn, skipped on
JJ
shots.
Redick was obviously directing the comment at Luka when he said, after they were eliminated, some of us have to get in championship shape. And you know what? It does look like, from the pictures I've seen, that Luka has finally gotten serious after 7 NBA seasons and dropped maybe, I don't know, it looks like maybe 15 pounds this offseason. Good for Luka. So LeBron James, who decides when he's coming out of games and when he's going back into games, has insisted on averaging 35 minutes a game each of the last 3 regular seasons. 35 minutes, no exaggeration. Why? I believe to build in yet another alibi in case of playoff flameouts, which he's needed each of the last 3 years. He's needed that alibi. Well, he played so much in the regular season, he just ran out of gas in the playoffs. So, yeah, that's 3 straight ran out of gases in the playoffs. Wonder what would happen if LeBron James had a real coach, a Pat Riley type, strong enough to restrict him to, I don't know, maybe 25 or max out at 30 minutes a game during the regular season. Wonder what that would help work. Oh, yeah. But then he couldn't average 24, 8, and 8 like he did last year and make second team All-NBA. He needs the minutes to pile up the stats.
Yeah, I think it's obvious with LeBron. He wants to pile up as much stats as possible. But no excuses this up-and-coming season. You got your center. I'm sure they'll make some more moves throughout the season before the trade deadline. So it ain't over for the Lakers. But LeBron James, stop trying to change the narrative. Stop trying to practice at other facilities. You got a great Lakers facility in your backyard, but you want things to look a certain way in the media, and you'll send your puppet, Rich Paul, out there to help you change these narratives. So shout out to Skip Bayless for exposing LeBron James.